Nithyanandeshwara Sadashivasamarambam Nithyanandeshwari Adishakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. You may be wondering why I was sitting in the seat and laughing at looking this great team I have. I will tell you later on. When we come to a comedy track, I will tell this. Now first serious introduction, then comedy track. See, I will share some basic, important, sacred secrets about the superconscious breakthrough and how that can be directly useful in our day-to-day life. First of all, beyond the direct usefulness, superconscious breakthrough is not at all about the silly pleasures or small mind games. No. When I initiated people in 2002, maybe 2 or I don't know, 2001, when I started initiating people into healing, they said, oh, is it like a Reiki? Then when I started speaking about the important powers of the Vedas, integrity, authenticity, people said, oh, is it like that landmark? Then when I started initiating people into manifesting powers, oh, is that like they bend the spoon and all that? What do you call? Telekinesis. Foundation is different because this science is from the source, root. Foundation is different. It is like sometimes this illegitimate son of the king becomes more powerful and the legitimate son of the king is sent far away and that poor fellow doesn't get the post. Now, I am not talking about anybody. I am telling you, I am not talking about anybody. I am telling you, I am not talking about anybody. The illegitimate son becomes more popular. That's exactly happened in last 500 years. Understand? Whether it is a gravitation theory or the great ideas about cosmology, the great truths about mind, body, everything, first they stole from here and half digested and destroyed the source, made us believe all this doesn't belong to us, and then imported the same thing to us in a completely rebranded way, but half digested or half translated. We are suffering with the sickening, imported, silly ideas. Understand? The gravitation theory, it is so superficial when you look at Ganada. Understand? I am telling you. Listen. Now I am going to tell you an important truth. When I initiate you in the length dimension, the first expression will be any logic related question you will answer. And anybody manifests that power, immediately West tries to call him as child prodigy or genius. But that does not end there. Their child prodigy or genius will only do that. But when you start exploring the length dimension with oneness, it is not that you will answer only the length related question. It is not that you will answer only the logic related questions. You will manifest such multi-dimensional possibilities and abilities. Understand? The first response is not complete science. The first power manifestation is not complete science. For that itself, people are, wow. The real job I am starting now. Listen. Ganada, if you see his verses, one of the conclusions you come to is Newton's gravitation theory. It is one of the small conclusion he came to from this fundamental sutra. But if you just take out that sutra and start meditating, not only you will understand the law of gravitation, you will understand the law of levitation. Both are one and the same. Listen carefully. In Hindu tradition, Bhu is flat. You need to understand. In Hindu tradition, Bhu is not just earth. It is a plane we exist. That is actually flat. The plane, the Milky Way. The whole Milky Way, if you see from the cosmos, it is literally flat. At least we have two references in Vedic tradition where the mantra very clearly says, sun goes round the planet Earth. Please understand, it is not like sun goes round the Earth and Earth is flat. No, it is totally different context. Listen to this. Understand very carefully. This is Earth. This is sun. Modern science says the earth is going round the sun. But Hindu tradition says the sun itself going around some other center called Merudanda or Brahmanda. So because this is going round and this is going round, 366 days this goes round. In one Brahma Kalpa, this goes round the planet Earth. I am repeating, listen. This is planet Earth, this is sun. This going round. We live from Brahma to Brahma. This going around, see, this is going around, but this is going around something. So by the time this finishes one round, it has gone around the earth. How many of you are understanding? That time is only one kalpa. Listen. I'll give you one fundamental understanding today. Then I'll explain how the Ganada and the cosmic truths revealed in Agamas and Vedas can be applied in day-to-day life. I'll just give you some understanding. Listen to it carefully. When Ganada talks about his laws, he talks about power. Listen. Two different things exist. One is power, another one is force. Force as source. Power's source is silence. Listen. The source of the force is action. Like if I push something, something gets pushed, something falls, gets pulled. That's called force. Power from the very space of Mahasannidhanam, and the power manifests in you. That is power. Understand? The source of power is not action. I'll describe. If lethargy is source of your inaction, it is called tamas. Because you cracked the code and you are inactive, it is called sattva. Listen, I'll repeat. If lethargy is the reason for your inaction, it is called tamas. Because you cracked the code of the action and inaction, you are not doing any action, is sattva. The tamas and sattva externally may look similar, but both are not same. I told you yesterday, similar looking twins are not same. The software decides who you are. Personification decides a person. So tamas and sattva, externally both will be lying down. One in the dam bunker cut, another one in the courtyard cut. Both will be lying down all the time. One in the dam bunker cut, another one in the courtyard cut. Both will be always lying. If lethargy is the reason for your inactiveness, that is different. Because you cracked the code of the action and inaction, that is the reason for your inaction, that is different. So force and power, understand this word, you need to understand this. Listen. Ganada describes the source of gravitation power or levitation power as the power, pure consciousness.